Hello and welcome to Ops and Bros. This week, Chris is still gone, so I've got a hologram. It's a poorly made hologram this week. Very, very poor.
We tried. We really tried.
Yeah. The budget kind of went down, and we had to go for a cheap hologram. It is what it is. This week, Beer 101, Craft Beer 101, actually.
We're talking about
very fluent with that show.
Yeah, we're talking about different types of breweries, the big ones, the small ones, specifically more around the area of Montreal.
Yeah, so we technically have an expert here in Montreal brewery. So basically, usually you've got around 3 types, I'd say. You've got your microbrews, your macrobrews, and then you've got your nanobreweries as well, which are like tiny, tiny breweries. And depending on where you are, you're going to have different types of distribution, of production, of brew house, and all that stuff. So you've got your other mills like Bose, which is a very big microbrew. It's still craft beer, but they're serving nationally.
Yeah, exactly. They're serving nationally, and then the establishments are going to be different, and you're going to have different types of breweries that are specialized in one thing in particular, like, for example, Glutenberg.
Yeah.
Which are based in Montreal, but they sell all across Canada, and even in the States. They sell in Australia,
They
Sweden.
sell everywhere. They're one of the biggest gluten-free breweries.
Exactly, so they
Which,
started off like that.
to me, is a
cool.
very big mystery that I'm looking forward to researching a little more, because I don't know how you make gluten-free beer. Like, it's basically just gluten over gluten.
Same boat, man. I know.
But speaking of Montreal, Montreal is a very different market, because you do have your big players, like Dieu du Ciel, Saint-Ambroise,
Cheval Blanc,
yeah.
And then you have smaller players that are going to be more like neighborhood breweries, talking about La Mer à Boire, Pub West Shefford. Are you going to have
the Helm, which we've done in the past? We've done an interview with their brewer.
We went there with one of our friends.
Yeah, we did.
So that was a cool day.
Yeah.
And then you got a place like Brouhaha that are going to be a micro brewery, but at the same place have comedy shows.
Yeah, exactly.
So all types of different breweries in Montreal.
It's a brew pub at that point. Which you don't really see in a lot of cities. It's kind of, well, I mean, there are some, but it's mostly Montreal that I've seen that, at least close to here, and they're doing it very well. Yeah. Now, for example, West Shefford. Well, what's the particularity with West Shefford?
Well, West Shefford is one of the breweries that was bought in 2012 by 3 young guys, and they decided within a year that they're going to sell the beer in 2,500 different locations across Canada.
And they're at year what at this point?
Now it's been 5 years.
5 years.
So now they've got the pub in Montreal. They've got 3 different restaurants / pubs, bar. They're going to sell their beer to in Montreal, plus different places outside Montreal. So this is one example of a brewery that started really small and that took off and is still taking off from the market in Montreal.
Yeah, but then you have others that are really not looking to expand. They're making their beer for their own place, and they're going to do collaborations like Helm did a couple collaborations with other different breweries to get their product out there. But mainly, if you want a Helm beer, you got to go to their brew pub. You got to go on location. So it's interesting also how breweries will start. Some breweries, a little bit like Bose, they're just going to start and they're going to reach for the stars, try to go national. Other breweries are going to go, well, let's do a little restaurant, let's do a little pub, and then expand.
For example, La Mer à Boire in Montreal, they started in 1992. And now, to this day, they're still just a neighborhood pub.
Yeah.
And they never wanted to go bigger. Yeah, exactly. So this is great for a pub like this because they got their niche, they got their market, and they want to keep it. But then certain different pubs, for example, West Shefford, Glutenberg, they want to go mass market. Because you know what? When you got a good product, why not do it?
It's true. If you want to distribute it, if you want everyone to enjoy your great product, that's the best way to do it.
Yeah.
But you got to test it out. Well, thanks a lot, Hologram First, for stopping by, and just stop by more often, man.
Hey, man, that was super fun. Let's do it again.
Let's do it again for sure. And there you have it. Hologram Chris, gone. And next week, Chris is coming back. The actual Chris, not the hologram.